today I am going to teach you a really cool move that I like to call the penguin step. So the penguin step can also be referred to as ankle hooping, calf hooping. It's literally any kind of hula hooping that is below your knees. Once you get under your knees, it's a completely different type of movement in order to be able to keep it up. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing I want to go over is how we get our hula hoop under our knees. So there's two different ways to get into this move. The first is to start by knee hooping and then slowly let it fall to the ground. Next way to get it into penguin step is to start with the hula hoop on the floor. So for the kick up, what you want to do is you start with the hula hoop on the floor. You put one of your feet under the hula hoop, and then the other foot is going in front of the hula hoop about a half a step. Now you're going to just step forward with that hoop, with the foot that's under the hula hoop. So this is two different ways to get into penguin step. Now it's great if you can get into it, but if you can't do the penguin step, it's not really gonna go anywhere. So let's talk about how to do the penguin step. Now the way the trick moves is by alternating legs to pinch out from below the knee. Now you don't want these to go too far out, or else that you will lose the movement. As I'm sure you know, when you do waist hula hooping or knee hula hooping, if you do too big of a movement, the hula hoop will fall to the ground. So it's just slight movements, and it's not just out, it's also kind of in a rotation with the hula hoop to keep it going. So I want One thing I want to mention about the penguin step, ankle hooping, everything, is it's gonna hurt. And you really don't want to keep a hula hoop banging against your bone on your ankle for a long period of time. So if this move starts to really hurt and your ankles start to ache, don't worry, that is normal, but you want to move on to something else. Don't keep banging on your ankles like that. It can be really bad, and it's also really painful. So just a quick tip, just kind of a note on that. So once you get the combination of the motion that your legs need to do and how to get into it, you will be able to do the penguin step. Now, don't get discouraged if you don't figure this out on the first trick. Any kind of on-body hula hooping takes a lot of time because it's very awkward in order to get into those positions. I want to give a shout out to Brecken because it was one of her videos back in 2011 or 2012, or one of those years last decade, that actually inspired me to figure out how to do the penguin step, because she would so flawlessly be able to hula hoop and it looked like the hula hoop was on the ground, and I had to know. So I reverse engineered it, and so thank you, Brecken, for all of your inspiration and your amazingness, and thank you for watching this video. If you like hula hoop tutorials and you want to learn more, feel free to like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever you're watching this on, and you know, hang out for more.